Good morning. So first of all, hope you had a really good Christmas or holiday season. We're kind of wrapping it up here. It was absolutely frigid where I was. It was negative 35-degree wind chill for a good couple of days. We had a level 3 snow emergency in our county, so we couldn't drive, and it was just too cold to go anywhere anyway. So we're thawing out finally, which is great. So I have some errands to run. I'll take you along. I want to go in Hobby Lobby because they have Christmas clearance 75% off, which is a really good deal. And I need to go in Target. I just want to see if they have anything on clearance there. And then I have to go to the UPS store. I have to get gas in my car. I need to swing into our grocery to get some frozen strawberries, and I will explain that in a little bit. And then I have to also drop off our recycling because we don't have recycling out here. So I have to take those to the big recycling garbage bin. So I'm gonna head to Hobby Lobby, see what we can find. All right, so let me show you what it is that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I did find a couple things at Target. First, Hobby Lobby, because I feel like that's where I got the best deals. So I got two 2-inch foams and then one 1-inch foams to make it 3 inches. I'm actually going to be putting these on the chairs that are in the bedroom. Let me show you. Okay, so besides the laundry that I have to put away, so here are the chairs that I got the foam for the seats. So I had originally gotten 4 of these pillows from IKEA. And I thought when I measured them that they would have worked like this. They don't work like that. It doesn't work. So I got the foam to make a seat cushion out of, and I got some white fabric to put over top of that so that that will finish out these chairs here that I have in the bedroom. So these chairs were left by the previous owner. I painted them white. They were a dark brown color, just wood. And so I painted them to put them here in the bedroom. And so needed something to make them look a little less like outdoor patio chairs, because that's what they are. So anyway, so I got the foam to put there on the seat, gonna cover it with white fabric. I'll go show you that in just a second. But anyway, so now I have 2 of these pillows that I can now put on the bed as well to kind of match that. And they match the rug that I have in here too. So I think ultimately, if I can figure out how to cover them properly, I think they'll look okay. We will find that out together. So other things that I got besides the foam, here is the Christmas clearance that I got. So I got 2 of these stockings. One brown, one cream. So those will hang up there eventually. So these were 75% off. And then I got 2 sets of garland. I thought this was just really, really cute. And it's all tangled around each other. But anyway, so pom-pom garland, which will match the rug. So I got that to hang on the mantle, and I got one to hang over the window here at some point in time next December. So I got that. That was also 75% off. Here is the fabric that I got. It's just a plain white, non-stretchy fabric. So this was, I got 4 yards of it. I sure hope that's enough. I think it will be. And it was $5.99 a yard, I think. And then I got a vase that was on clearance. It wasn't on Christmas clearance, but I thought that was really pretty. And so I want to put this in the bathroom. And my thought with this is to just have it sit between the sinks and then change the sprig that comes out of here seasonally. And the color I thought was really pretty. It's kind of like a, what would you say, like a terracotta color or something like that. That was $4.99. I don't exactly know why it was reduced, originally $17.99. I don't know, but I thought it was a good size to put between our sinks in the bathroom. So that was all the Hobby Lobby stuff. And then at Target, I got two things. This was on clearance. This is the Threshold brand, originally $20, it was $6. It's a fake rosemary bush. So I will put that somewhere in the kitchen here, probably over there somewhere where all the rest of, where the real plants are. I don't know, or maybe stick it by my diffuser. It's kind of cute, I don't know. So that can be out year round. No one would know that it was around at Christmas time, except for you all, since I'm telling you. And then I also got some more Sponge Daddy sponges. I love these. This is what we like to use at our sink, and the one that we have right now is getting a little grimy, so I got a 4-pack of that. Not on sale. So my goal today, I'm actually dog sitting also. I'm gonna be at my sister's house around 3:45, so I'll take you so you can see my neph-dog Tito. He's a ham. So I'm going to be dog sitting later on. That's all the way through the evening. So before that, I wanted to see if I can take down the Christmas stuff. And I want to walk you all around to show you what my Christmas decor was this year. If you've followed me for a while, you know that we sold pretty much everything 3 years ago when we moved down to Orlando briefly. And so I sold the vast majority of my Christmas decor. So it was interesting to see all the things that I decided to keep 3 years ago that I thought were like the important things, the things that I got rid of. I didn't have a Christmas tree, so I had to buy a Christmas tree this year. So there was just a few things that we kept. And after being in the house for the holidays and seeing what other people had as their decor, I've come up with a few ideas of things that I want to look for during these Christmas clearance sales for next year. And one of the things was stockings. On our mantle, I don't have any hooks yet. And I didn't want to like drill anything in there. And I kind of feel like, I don't know if you can see right here, here's our mantle. It's a little small and I want to eventually make it a little bit bigger, but I didn't want to screw any like hooks in there. So I just hung our stockings here. And these are the ones that my husband and I have had for ages and ages and ages. And they don't fit my aesthetic. I don't like using that word, but my decor style at this point. I'm so much more in the neutrals. Is it a phase? I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna hang on to them, but I don't know if I'm gonna hang them up next year. But anyway, so I kept these, and then I have this little hanging here that was from a friend of our family. She hand stitched that, which is really cool. So I hung on to that. And then I didn't have any decor in the kitchen dining area. My mother-in-law did give me a tablecloth to put out, which has a little bit of, well, I'll show you. It has a little bit of like gold and silver threading in there. And so that looked nice, pretty subtle for the holidays. Here's the napkins. You can see it's kind of a cream color. It's not exactly white, but it did work well with the decor. So I do have that. And then my sister gave me these candles here that they all plug in. So I'm definitely going to want to put those on like a power strip and a timer next year, I think, because I was just plugging them in and unplugging them and all of that. So they looked nice in the evening. So I did have those. And of course, Christmas cards for many of you all. So thank you so much there. I got this from a friend of mine. This will bloom at some point in time. I think a local artist makes these and they're pretty famous. They are concrete. This is really, really heavy, but I don't know if you can see that. It's like a nativity type of scene. So I did keep that. And then I also have one that's a Santa. I keep wanting to call him Willow Tree, but that's not the right name for him. So here's the Santa. I guess this was the only Christmas decor and I still don't have curtains hung up. I will do that eventually. Cute little Santa here. This is my family's nativity scene on my dad's side of the family. So I did keep that. And so it barely fits on this little tiny mantle that we have. And then I kept the nutcrackers. So these came all from my mother-in-law. Many of them are Steinbach, original, nutcrackers. That one's from Epcot. Disney people, you would see that and know where that came from. Still need a TV stand. More of these candles here. This one did have a power strip that turned it on, but I just feel like there are cords everywhere. And I had a wreath hanging here, but it didn't make it through the super cold, and then it was laying in a puddle. So I just laid it out here just to dry a little bit. So I do have that wreath. I need a wreath hanger though. That's one thing that I am missing because the hooks were not having it. So in here, here's the little tiny pencil tree that I got this year from Michael's, I think, or Bed Bath & Beyond. Tree skirt that's covering the gigantic tree collar that I got. So basically what I think I need is a wider tree, because I really like this tree collar. This came from my mother-in-law, but I really like this tree collar. So what I'm thinking is maybe this pencil tree, what I will do with it next year is I will put it out here, like in that corner right there, probably either there or by the TV. It depends on I don't know how big the TV stand's gonna end up being when we eventually get one. But anyway, I really like the tree collar. It was just way too big for the tree that I got. But all these ornaments, they came along with me, many of them. Got a couple of new home ornaments, which was really nice. I got that one from my sister-in-law, and I got this one from my mom, which was really nice. A couple of Ideals magazines. Outside of this, this is pretty much all of the Christmas decor that we have. So here's what I'm thinking. I am going to get an entryway table to go here at some point, if I can find one on Facebook Marketplace or somewhere. So what I'm gonna do there is I'm probably gonna use that for the nutcrackers. And then I want to get a bigger mantle made somehow, I don't know. I will put the new pom-pom garland on it with the new stockings, hang that up there. And then in the kitchen area, what I think I'd like to do is right here above the stove, I want to hang a wreath, maybe put one on the pantry door as well. I'm not exactly sure about that one, but definitely hang one here. There's like a space on the ledge up here that I can put a hook, hang a wreath pretty easily. And then I got that pom-pom garland to go along here. I do want to get some more like cedar garland or more realistic looking garland. I don't have any garland. I thought I kept some and I didn't. So I have 0 garland and I do want to look for that from somewhere. So if anybody has seen any good prices on realistic cedar garland, let me know, because I'd be hopping on that train very, very quickly. I liked the candles. I need a better system for plugging all of those in over there. And aside from that, a door wreath hanger. I think that's it. Oh, and a different Christmas tree, a wider base Christmas tree to put in the front room so that then I can put the pencil tree over here. That'll fit a little bit better. It was kind of weird. This front room here, you could see it from the road, but you have to stand literally right here to see the tree, because we're just not in this front room at all. And because of this wall, there's a closet right here. So, you know, it's an actual like room. So it was just different having the tree in here rather than having it in a space where you'd see it all the time, unless you were outside, like driving past, which on our street does not happen very often. People don't really drive past our house unless you're the 30 people that live here. So anyway, there's our pencil tree. I think I'm gonna keep it. I was gonna sell it, but I'm gonna use it and try to get a bigger one that has a wider base that's a little, again, more realistic. So if you see a more realistic tree anywhere that's not $250, let me know that too. And I do have this on a timer, but I think that, yeah, it was really, really pretty. The ornaments that are on here are ones that I've had since we were married, or I've gotten over the years in a stocking or whatever. And these don't really fit my aesthetic. So next year, I think I'm gonna look for more wood garland and maybe dry some oranges and lemons and get some pine cones and do like that kind of decor, wood ornaments and that kind of thing, rather than these really bright or old world. I have a lot of old world because I have a lot of these. So I don't know. They're sentimental, but they don't fit my vibe anymore. So that's where we're at. So I'm going to do my best to get as much of this put away today as I possibly can. But first, I'm gonna go in and freeze some bananas, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that too. Okay, so banana ice cream. I'm making this for New Year's Day. My mother-in-law is gonna come over here for a New Year's Day lunch, and I am making that for dessert. And I have a YouTube short on how to make this. I also have a TikTok and an Instagram reel, so you can check those out. It's 2 ingredients, frozen bananas and frozen strawberries. And when you blend them together in a high-speed blender or a food processor, that's what I typically use as a food processor, it literally tastes like strawberry banana ice cream. You would have no idea. It was only 2 ingredients and it's just super easy. Let's chop them up. I'll show you what I do to freeze them. The recipe it's literally ridiculous how easy this is, but you can mix in any fruit that you want to do. I like to do strawberry just because it has a really strong flavor, but raspberry would work really well. You could do mangoes or whatever you like. So I like to do 1.5 bananas per person, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do a total of 6 just to have them frozen. And you don't have to peel them if you don't want to. I like to pre-peel because I just feel like it makes life easier later. And then I just put them in a Ziploc. You could put them in a Pyrex, whatever you have available to you. And so first I put them all in whole, and really the more ripe, the better. And once they're in my Ziploc, then I just take my knife and I like to cut them in thirds just because it makes them a little bit easier to blend up. And then I'll seal this up and I'm just gonna stick them in my freezer, just like this. And they'll freeze, for a few hours. And then once they're frozen, then you add them to a Cuisinart or, food processor, high-speed blender with whatever fruit you wanna add to it or not, and blend it up and you got a really nice, fake, but delicious ice cream. All right, I have a few minutes before I'm gonna make lunch, so I'm gonna do my best to get all of these Christmas decorations down. Now, I don't have a lot of them, so it probably will not take me very long. I'm anticipating probably about 20 minutes, maybe, max. We'll see. Can I do it? I think I can do it. Christmas tree bag. I don't know how this even came in this box, but here we are. That'll just have to do. So this is Tito. Say hi. Oh, hello. This is my neph-dog, my sister and her husband's dog. He is a 4-year-old rescue. He's a doodle hybrid. Part King Charles Cavalier, part doodle, and his name's Tito. Tito is very sweet. Tito is learning how to be independent. He's good. Good pup, aren't ya? You sit. Give me a high five. Is it pretty? Good job. All done. All done. He loves blueberries, and so I have blueberries and apples. And he is just waiting for me to drop one, aren't ya? couch. Huh. And we've got Resort TV 1 on the TV. You like watching TV, huh?
Well, that's a good track record. Yeah.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. That will do it for us. He's trying to nap, and it's not going well with me talking, but it's okay. If you haven't already and you'd like to, hit that button down below, subscribe so you never miss a new video. Got lots of videos coming up for you in the new year. So if you have anything specific that you'd like me to show you, be sure to comment that below. We'll see you in the next one. Ciao.